Hello, this is Mari Lane on the Buying Space channel. Today is 9/11. Today is a day that will never be forgotten, when more than 3,000 Americans were attacked in New York City and died. Tens of thousands could have potentially died in New York City. And the loss of the towers in Building 7, and the Pentagon was attacked. And there were also other planned attacks that did not come to fruition. And this is the man that was responsible, Osama bin Laden. After which 9/11 happened, George Bush took it upon himself to repay a family vendetta against Iraq, against Saddam Hussein, who was not involved in the 9/11 attacks, but who had beaten his father in Desert Storm. And it's estimated that over 500,000 people died in the Middle East because of 9/11, the majority of which were completely innocent. Almost all were completely innocent of the 9/11 attacks. Our government, our president at the time, used the 9/11 attack to attack innocent people in the Middle East. We needed to have a response. We needed to pray. We needed to contemplate, because when you're working with a terrorist group that works through multiple countries, if not globally, you can't pinpoint a geographic location to know how to attack. Osama bin Laden received his justice during the Obama administration. That's what needed to be done. This man needed to be killed. The people directly involved with 9/11 needed to be killed. Not women, children, men, everything living and breathing in Baghdad. Now, the leadership of Iraq needed to be removed. Let me read to you part or some of what's being said. See, this was published took a long time. September 18th. Took a long time for New York to recover, if it ever did. Here's the scene on the ground. In the desperate hours after the terrorists knocked down the World Trade Center towers, the city's bravest pulled one of their own from the wreckage. The screaming face of firefighter Armand de Reno was burned into our memories. Yesterday, Reno went home, his gap-toothed grin intact, as far better memory from a far better day. Reno's homecoming was easily the sweetest moment on a Monday, when thousands of New Yorkers shed their sanctuaries in their fear and headed back to work for the first time in 7 days. For the Staten Island ferry riders who once oriented themselves by the sight of the shimmering Twin Towers, the smoke still rising from the wreckage became their new North Star. While Reno's rescuers resumed the grim business of digging through the rubble for dead friends, the rest of downtown gave Osama bin Laden a thumb in the eye, showing up for work and resuming the American business of making money. Last night brought Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, and all hope the year 5762 would be a peaceful one. In Washington, Alan Greenspan shaved half a point off the internet rate to boost consumer confidence, but nervous investors sent stocks reeling on Wall Street's first day trading since the attacks. President Bush tried to reassure the nation with some tough Texas talk, declaring he wanted bin Laden dead or alive, but the president also urged Americans not to blame all Muslims for the sins of a madman. And then he proceeded to attack Iraq. That's not in the article. The Mets took to the field in Pittsburgh yesterday as the nation pastime resumed. The Yankees will play tonight in Chicago. It remained to be seen whether pendant races and Roger Clemens' amazing right arm would be diversion enough to banish the awful memories for the last 9 innings, for at least 9 innings. At 8:15 a.m. today, the nation pauses to remember what happened 1 week ago. Maybe one day it will seem like a long time ago. And the article is written by Corky Semesco. Probably not right on the name. Rescued from a hellhole. Wow, look at that face on him. But he survived. And we all survived that are alive today. The people that were children at the time, they don't remember America before 9/11. And America has changed greatly. George Bush passed the Patriot Act, which basically gave away a lot of our privacy. But nobody wasn't going to pass it. There wasn't one person, I don't think. That'll be interesting to look up if one person even voted against the Patriot Act. But all these bills have riders on them. And there were some awful things passed with the Patriot Act. And the Patriot Act itself diluted the Constitution as far as rights to privacy, so that we still live with today. I don't know that we'll ever get back to the freedoms that we had before the 9/11 attack. But he did harm us. He harmed us in ways most don't even realize. Especially the people that grew up, that were children at the time, that now are young adults to middle-aged. They just don't know the freedoms we had before that. Just never, ever forget.